Hello, my name is Barack Obama. Now I know that a lot of you are probably going, Barack, who is that handsome devil behind me? Well, it just so happens that there's a story behind that. So before I tell you who this is, I would like to tell you the story of how he became the man he is today. You see, a long time ago, this man helped me win the presidency. And, you know, being the kind of guy I am, I wanted to make sure that he came along for the ride. Because you can't find a lot of people that are really looking out for you and down with the cause these days. You see, a long time ago, before I was famous, I was a junior senator in Chicago. That was before the speech that launched my career. Anyway, I had a lot of problems. A lot of people talking shit. A lot of people trying to get shit started. I was doing community organizing. So there was a lot of people that needed to be dealt with, if you know what I mean. And one day, I ran into this fella. And he seemed to know what he was talking about. And he seemed like the kind of guy that could get things done. And so, being that I'm that kind of guy, naturally, we hit it off. Well, little did I know that this fella was the real deal. He had already made a name for himself around Chicago when a couple of years back somebody had been talking trash to him and not getting things done the way he wanted done. So he came up with the idea that he was going to go down to the fish market, get a fish, put it in a box, and send it to the fella. Now, most people who find a dead fish in a box on their desk understand what that means. But for all my liberal buddies out there, what this man was trying to say was that if you don't watch out and you don't keep getting in my way, you're going to be just like this dead fish. Now, I don't know about you, but where I work, we call that innovation. You see, this man managed to make a clear, concise, unmistakable point. And it just so happens that that kind of shit is what really gets things done. So, when I made the speech and everybody thought I was the second coming, I knew that this was a man I needed beside me. Because if I was going to go to the D.C. and deal with all them crazy ass conservative devils, I needed a man that could get things done. And thus, a great relationship was born. Now I know the anticipation of me telling you who this man is probably driving your ass crazy, if you're a liberal. For you conservatives, you knew from the beginning who this bastard was, 'cause he is public enemy number 2, right below my ass. Well, his name is Rahm Emanuel. I never asked him, but I always thought the shit was some kind of Palestinian or something. I'm not sure. But anyway, on with the story. So we pack our shit and we're heading to the D.C. and we got high hopes. We're going to fundamentally change shit, me and Rom. We're going to take care of business. Well, for a while, we got a pass and shit went just like we wanted it to and we was making good progress. But then Rom found his ass on TV and started talking about never letting a good controversy go to waste. And when I saw that, I was like, what the hell is he doing? You can't be giving away the playbook like that, Rom. Well, as it would happen, somebody else was watching that interview. A fella by the name of Sean Hannity. Dirty ass devil. Well, naturally, Sean and all his dirty ass minions go to digging, and they find out about the fish in Chicago. And the next thing you know, Sean Hannity's on national TV telling half this nation that Rahm Emanuel sending dead fish to people, and that shit ain't gonna fly. Well, somehow, Sean, in a moment of brilliance, came up with the nickname Deadfish. Well, that shit stuck. And the next thing you know, I got controversies lighting up all around my ass. And you know how it is. When shit goes down, somebody's going under the bus. But us liberals always find a way to make things right in the end. So, to make a long story short, I had to let Deadfish go. But in the end, I sent his ass to Chicago so he could run shit there for me and keep all the people in line. 'Cause you know how it is in Chicago, them bastards, without somebody holding a boot to their throat, shit gets out of hand real fast. And as you all know, Mr. Deadfish has fundamentally changed Chicago. I don't care what any of them dirty-ass, devil-ass conservatives say. Chicago is one of the greatest cities on the face of this earth. And it took a man called Deadfish to make it happen. You remember that shit.